All right, guys. So this is the lead up to the CrossFit Games Open. So we got first week of February. We're going back to one of the girl workouts for the first day on Monday. This is not my favorite programming wise, but it is a good tester. What we're doing is Angie. So it's 100, 100, 100, 100 pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. Definitely different levels, and there's going to be time caps for certain components, especially the pull-ups. We don't want anyone getting rhabdo with this because they're trying to push themselves too far. So I've done the advanced, intermediate, beginner. There is a substantial difference there. So advanced being the hundreds, intermediate being 75 of each, and beginner being 50. There's no kipping allowed for the beginner, so it is 50 strict pull-ups or ring rows, and then 50 of everything else. The reason there's no strength involved with this workout shouldn't really be like a 40-minute long workout. It's not meant to be like that. But just a heads up that it is a time to practice these skills. Even simple things like your air squats and your sit-ups, the coaches will spend a little bit of extra time going over that, where usually we'd have a lot more stuff going on in the class. We don't have enough time to really hammer those simple movements out. You can never get perfect at an air squat or a sit-up or a push-up. There's always room for improvement, and this will allow for that. Big thing that I found in the past, over the past couple of years when we do this workout, is the biggest issue is always the pull-ups. So it's a very, very hard time cap of 10 minutes, no matter what, for advanced or intermediate. I don't care if you have 1 rep to go. Do not go past that. It is very important. I don't want you guys not being able to lift your arms the next day. That is not the goal of this workout. So that's Angie. Check back in your books to see. It's been a while since I've done that, but definitely look back and see how you guys have done. On Tuesday, back squat. We're doing something similar that we did this past week. So 1 minute rest, very specific for that. 7 sets of 2, 6 sets of 3, or for the beginner, it's a normal 1.5 minute rest, but 5 sets of 10. So definitely with this is quality, because you're going heavy and you're not getting that specific long rest break that you usually would be. For the advanced intermediate, you are doing a 2-second pause at the bottom as well, so you need to stay nice and tight. Metcon, we have 2 different 5-minute AMRAPs, very simple couplets. So we have a 7 toes to bar and 10 wall balls bouncing back and forth. Scale appropriately for the toes to bar. There's a lot of different options for that. And then for the second component is 10 kettlebell swings and 10 sit-ups, nice and fast as well. So there's a 2-minute rest break as well to transition back and forth between those two. On Wednesday, no strength here either. We have a 25-minute AMRAP. So first component is snatches, so whether that be with a barbell or for the beginner where you're going to be using dumbbells. Make sure that they're quality. You can do power, you can do squat, whatever you need to do, but please, when you're doing it for advanced, go heavy. That is important for this. Don't fly through this with a lighter weight. Try to use something close in the vicinity of like 75, 80, 85% of your max for advanced. And then you have 2 rounds of Cindy, similar to what we did about 2 weeks ago. 5 pull-ups or ring rows, 10 push-ups, and 15 squats, and then 1 rope climb or 10 knees to elbows. So it's a 25-minute AMRAP. Go hard, but again, with 25-minute AMRAP, you need to pace it out. On Thursday, front rack barbell lunges, or for the beginner, we have back rack. And then the Metcon. This will be funny to see people that go out of the gate too hard, because do not underestimate this one. It's a very simple couplet. 5 rounds for time of 15 wall balls and 15 power cleans. Nice and simple, but it will catch up to you pretty quick. This one should be under 10 minutes, so pick your weight appropriately for those power cleans. I don't want to see singles drop, single drop. It's not the point. It means it's too heavy. You want your heart rate jacked up and go fast on this. On Friday, we have deadlifts. That's it for our strength. This is going to be the gasser of the week, so the long one where you can actually go hard. The one on Wednesday, you can't really go hard because of the movements. On this one, I want you going hard. It's 2 movements again. For time complete, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, or you'll see right here, the intermediate and beginner are different numbers, but it's push press with a lighter weight and then calories on the rower or the air darn. You can try to bounce back and forth between those 2 modalities. Is completely fine. On Saturday, we have front squats, weighted chin-ups, and whether that be chin-ups for intermediate or for the beginner, we have the jumping chin-ups to control descent. One thing I want to point out with these is if you are not at the level yet where you cannot do a controlled descent for a good 3 to 5 seconds, you should not be doing these. It should be controlled. If it's not controlled, you're going to be doing ring rows to gain that strength over time. I don't want anyone hurting themselves because they're trying to support their body weight, trying to drop into that, and they're not strong enough just yet. On the front squat, that's basic front squat, so 20x1, or for a beginner, it's 2011 for your tempo. The Metcon is a 10-minute ladder that we've done in the past. We've done this specific one a couple months ago, and we did one with handstand push-ups and pistols recently. So you start with 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, trying to get as high as you possibly can. With this one, usually the defining factor is going to be the pull-ups, but really go hard on those burpees. Other than that, guys, that will be it for this week. And then starting next week, we have our 2-minute double under test every single day leading up to the Open to try to get those double unders down, because we're pretty sure those will be in there again this year. All right, guys, see you soon.